So you started school when you were 5,
Five.
and you started in first grade.
I started
Kindergarten.
in kindergarten
Started in
and then
kindergarten.
first grade. I turned 6 in September 2nd, and then when I went to school in September, I went to first grade.
So how old were you when World War II broke out? You were
Well,
especially I
was born in 35, so I was broke out in 41. I would have been 6.
You would have been 6. Do you remember any of that?
I remember that, meat was rationed. We had hot dogs on Sunday, but any other day of the week we had no meat. We had cheese and Jell-O and stuff like that.
Did you do anything differently at school because of the war? Do you remember air raids?
Yes, we did. We practiced air raids. We got out in the hall and you ducked under the clothes and faced the wall and ducked down.
Was that scary
with
for
your
you?
face toward? It would no, the teacher handled it in such a way it wasn't scary. It was just something you did. It was like doing the math lesson or whatever else was going on.
Because you never knew really anything else.
No. Mm-hmm.
And what kind of games did you play with your friends?
Well, we jumped rope. I remember jump rope. And we played tag.
And was it play with girls or girls and boys?
It was just the girls. The boys played baseball.
So it was segregated like that. The girls played with the girls and the boys.
There was the boys' side of the playground and the girls' side.
But were they required to do that, or did they just do that because they wanted to?
Well, I don't know whether it was required, but that's how it was at our building.
That's interesting. And how big was your school?
Pardon me?
How big was your school?
We had kindergarten through 6th grade.
And you said you had 2 grades for
2
every
grades of
class.
each one. So there was 7 grades and 30, 60, 7 times 6 is almost 500 students.
That's a big school.
It was. Mm-hmm.
Was that the only elementary school in Bay City?
Oh no, that was just the south end. There was one probably over on Washington, and there was probably one, there were 2 or 3 other ones besides that one.
What do you remember the seasons like? Were they, the fall, was it pretty? The winter, was it a cold, snowy winter?
Well, we had a winter coat and a sweater. And it was, it was not cold enough to wear the winter coat. It was really, and it wasn't warm enough to just get by with the sweater, but that's what you wore because that's what you had, was just the sweater. I was always cold. I remember it always being, I was cold.
Ooh. Was it damp up there?
Yeah, damp. It was damp. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And later on, when I was older, we had jackets. We had in between season jackets, and so then I wasn't cold. But when I was little, when I was like kindergarten, first, second grade, we only had one coat, and it was a winter coat. We didn't wear that till it got cold.
Oh wow! Did you and Cordine share a room, or did you each have your own room?
We shared a room. We slept in the same bed. We didn't have twin beds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your house when you were growing
Our
up.
house was a 2-story house.
Mm-hmm.
And as you came in the kitchen door, the kitchen was on, as you faced the house, the kitchen was on the left-hand side of the house. There was a table in it, and the cupboards and the sink and so forth. And then there was a bedroom downstairs that was on the right. That was a downstairs bedroom. My folks slept downstairs in that room, and Cordine and I slept upstairs in a room.
Was it there just one room upstairs, or was there a bathroom up there? Or
There was no bathroom upstairs. There was just there was one bed up there, one bed, and that's what we slept in.
Was it like an attic? Whoops! Interruption.